So Leute, ich weiß, es ist lange her, aber ich bin zurück. Wir schauen jetzt endlich das Trial an. Das ist schon so ein bisschen her. Aber wer es vergessen hat, Matthias ist leider nicht bei Buttontones. Er wurde kaltblütig ermordet. Und wurde dann im Wasser gefunden. Aber wir sind sehr sicher, dass er nicht da gestorben ist, sondern irgendwas anderes passiert ist. Wir wissen nicht was, aber er wurde auf jeden Fall geschlagen mit irgendwas Hartem, weil er hat eine Wunde am Kopf gehabt. Das ist eine Sache. Was das heißt, weiß ich nicht, aber ich bin sicher, wir finden es raus. Das war eine lange Investigation, ey. Uiuiuiui. Und diese Videos haben uns gar nichts gebracht. Also, das war eine Stunde verschwendet. Gut, mal schauen. Ich bin gespannt. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wer es ist. Ich habe 3 Leute, die ich denke, die es sein könnten. Shishikura irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht warum, obwohl er nicht stark genug für wäre, glaube ich. Maikawa auch, aber sie war ja ein bisschen eingeschränkt. Und spannenderweise Ninomiya. Weiß nicht warum. Er kommt mir anders vor als sonst. Irgendwie, ja gut, nervöser, aber es macht ja auch Sinn. Wenn sein Liebster tot ist. Also, ich weiß es nicht. Ich weiß es nicht. Es war nicht Den. Und es war nicht Yokoi. Das ist klar. So, würde ich sagen, fangen wir an. Wie immer, der Link in der Beschreibung ist in der Beschreibung. Falsch. Der Link zum Kanal ist in der Beschreibung. Der Link zum Video ist in der Beschreibung. Und ihr schaut jetzt mit mir genau hier. Los geht's mit The Trial of the Drowned Eurydice. Ist bestimmt irgendwas richtig Schönes vom Namen her. Fangen wir an.
I appreciate you all gathering here today.
Bitte.
I understand that this investigation has been somewhat hectic.
Ja.
I wish you luck on your deductions regardless.
Danke.
I have full faith in your perseverance.
Wir schaffen das.
Thanks. It'd be helpful if you could throw us a bone every once in a while, though.
Nope.
Don't you already know who did it? Just tell us.
Nope.
I'm afraid that is outside of my capabilities.
Ja, das
You
darf
can
sie
teleport
nicht.
people, but you can't say a name?
I cannot. Please try to understand.
But you can't say name.
Not waste time. We have work to do.
Na gut, mal gucken.
I feel like Mion and I didn't find shit.
Ja.
Maybe starting without Tay, though?
We don't even
Oh, stimmt. Tay geht's gar nicht so gut.
Here at all.
Stimmt.
Actually, before we go any further, I have a question.
Oh, jetzt geht's los. Wer
By
wollte
the
Tay
system
töten?
you've described, if Tay died
Oh.
right now, the case wouldn't count, right? Because we haven't solved Matthias's case yet?
Correct. As there is currently an outstanding case. A single
Outstanding?
death of no value.
Right, okay. So
Cool.
then, what if he dies tomorrow? If he was
Dann
poisoned today,
wäre
and he dies
ein
tomorrow,
neuer Case.
that would count again?
Indeed.
Hm,
That would cause another investigation and trial.
okay.
Right. Okay.
Gut, gut.
Thank you for clarifying.
What the fuck happened with Tay?
Can we get to that after we talk about Matthias?
Also irgendjemand hat was in seinen Beutel reingetan. In seinen Infuser. Von daher, wer war das?
Really like to know a few more details as well, actually, Hirose.
I have no idea.
Hm.
He was acting fairly off for the entire investigation.
Das stimmt,
but
sehr
I
schwach.
attributed it to the fact that he was still recovering from blood loss. We practically dragged him out of bed, half asleep, to investigate.
Ja.
Ew.
At first, he was just saying he was thirsty. But again, that's not unusual for someone in his circumstances. He was sort of zoning in and out the entire time as well. When we got to the archive, he still wasn't feeling well, but then he started rambling nonsense and collapsed.
That sounds really bad.
Oh, it is.
He just wasn't ready to get out of bed yet.
That's what I had thought. But when I took him to the
Nein.
bed, Yukoi pointed something out to me. There were grains in his IV bag.
What?
I don't know what they were, but he had been hooked up to that IV bag for some time.
Uh.
I'm guessing it has something to do with that.
What the hell? So someone tried to sabotage him?
That's what it
Sieht so aus, ja.
Why is this group so murder happy? We already had a dead guy!
Yeah. Speaking of,
Ja, oder?
can we maybe focus on that first?
I
Oder?
think we should hold off on trying to figure the Tay thing out for now. Ninomiya's right. Matthias is the priority.
No shit.
Should we start with the body?
We can do that.
Bitte.
The ones who investigated the body.
Just
Danke.
run away, huh?
First off, just to establish this going forward, we found
Ja.
Matthias in the second sub-level corridor, correct?
Mhm.
He wasn't moved at all after you guys found him?
Oh.
No, he
Hi.
was right there in front of the
Na,
offices.
was los, Emma?
Just a few meters down from the elevator.
Ne.
The entire floor was
Hi.
flooded, so he was pinned against a ceiling.
Oh.
He was floating.
When the water
Nein.
rained, that's when he came down to the floor.
Right. Okay, thank you. Now the body. Matthias was lying
That's
face
a
up with
shield.
purple duct tape over his mouth. He was wearing his pajamas, which might help us narrow down the timeline a bit. But honestly, I think we had all already assumed he died during night hours.
That's kind of the only way this makes any sense.
His only external injury was a gash on the back of his head. I'm assuming it must have bled fairly heavily considering how large it was. But since his body was soaking in the floodwater for a while, it's hard to say. There wasn't any blood at the scene, obviously.
Right.
Ja, das stimmt, weil als weggewaschen wurde.
The cause of death became a little more obvious. He had clearly vomited.
Oh.
Vomiting with your mouth covered in duct tape is generally inadvisable. It's not uncommon at all for someone to die by aspirating on their own vomit.
Aspirating?
Ersticken.
Inhaling.
Gott.
More than that, his vomit appeared to have blood in it, and his throat appeared fairly swollen. There were also notable burns around his nose.
The hell? Burns?
The last thing I noticed was his wrists. The skin on his wrists was almost completely hairless, unlike the rest of his
Oh.
arms. I think it's probably safe to assume that
War wahrscheinlich gefesselt.
his wrists had been duct taped just like his mouth.
Mhm.
What is it with this fucking group and tying people up by the wrists?
We love it.
The first week motive kind of set the stage.
Am I the only
Oh ja,
one
stimmt.
here with a handle who's still alive?
Yep.
I
Oh.
was with Hirose.
Ach, guck mal, stimmt.
Anything else?
Not that I saw.
Then what's your assessment?
Well,
Samu, should we talk about?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
I think we can safely assume he was poisoned.
Poisoned?
Dun, dun, dun.
Figure.
Between the vomit.
It was poison! Tamba wird sich im Grabe umdrehen, wenn sie nicht am Leben wäre. I knew it! Capybara!
Vomiting, the blood, the swollen throat. It just makes
Oh, wie
sense.
schön.
The burns on his face might also imply that they made him consume something that was somehow corrosive, but
Oh,
I'm just not really sure what that would even be.
corrosive.
But if you were gonna poison him, why tie him up?
Damit
Why
er sich
just
wehren
put it in the
kann?
back of his head?
Das
It
ist eine gute
doesn't make
Frage.
sense.
Um ihn auszunocken,
Not really sure about that part, honestly.
würde ich
I don't think
schätzen.
he was poisoned. At all.
Then what do you think?
I think the blood can probably just be written off as him biting his tongue. If you were duct taped and you were getting murdered, you'd struggle, right? You'd fight
Ja.
with literally everything you had. It makes sense that if he was trying to get the duct tape off of his mouth, he might bite his tongue.
Honestly,
Ja, okay, macht
that's
Sinn.
possible, right?
It's definitely not something to write off.
We need a whiteboard down here. I want to keep track of our theories if we're gonna go down so many different paths.
What do you make of his throat then?
Couldn't it have just been swollen from all the vomiting? Or like from screaming or something?
Oder vom Wasser?
It's possible, I suppose.
I have no idea what was up with those burns though.
Ja, die machen keinen Sinn.
Tortured or something like
Oh,
Tanabashi.
oh
It
nein.
does seem
Nicht schon
unlikely
wieder.
that they tape up his wrists just to poison him.
The poison might have been slow acting. They could have taped him up so that
Damit
he
es
couldn't
übergibt.
go seek treatment or tell everyone who had poisoned him.
That's also true.
Could he have been
schwierig.
poisoned in the same way Tay was poisoned?
Nee,
Or like, not in the same way, but
ich würde sagen, nein.
the same stuff?
Now that's definitely possible,
Vielleicht.
but only if we discount the burns. If the poison is something corrosive,
Ja.
it wouldn't have taken nearly that long to start affecting Tay through his IV line. That goes directly into his veins. It would have
Mhm.
been over and done with pretty quickly.
Ja.
Then maybe the burns came from something else entirely.
But what?
Wovon?
Right off the burns as being part of the poison, I feel like Hirose's theory and my theory hold the same weight.
I also don't want to write off Shinora's theory of Tay and Matthias being poisoned in the same way.
Ja,
If they
oh,
were, that
so
would stop
viele
the idea
verschiedene
of
Wege,
poisoning
ey.
something corrosive. It would
Krass,
also
krass,
mean
krass.
he's seen the poison, and that it's something granular.
Where the
Granular?
hell did you even get something like that?
There are actually a decent number of poisons in Dr. Khan's lab. Most of them
Oh,
are
yeah.
poisoned, but there are a good number of little bottles in the cabinet. Liquids and powders and
Stimmt.
How completely nonsensical to have such things on hand when one is allegedly researching specifically the toxic properties of plants. One
Komisch.
might even assume that such research was simply an excuse to poison people for recreational purposes.
But again, the
Ach,
entire
Monomoko.
point
Shady
is
Queen, ey.
they would have had to get the poison in.
Shady Queen.
Well, I mean, we know they got it in advance though.
Mhm.
Matthias's body must have been brought down there before the floor was entirely flooded. It would
Sonst
have
geht's
been
nicht, ja.
do it after the fact. If he died died before that floor was flooded, then they would have had to get the poison before then too.
That's if the poison theory is even true, though. I think Maikawa's theory holds up just as well.
Well, yeah, but honestly, my theory doesn't go much further than he wasn't poisoned.
Cool.
I have no idea what actually happened.
Well, hold on.
Good job.
Does the poison have to be something granular?
Nein.
Could it be something solid that someone just ground up?
Definitely.
Then what about the pills in that room at the end of the hall? The one with the dentistry-looking chair in it. There's like hundreds of those bottles, but we don't even know what the pills actually do.
Auch eine
I'm
Möglichkeit.
not sure how much I believe in them being poisonous, though.
Actually, hold on. We brought a bottle. We thought it might be worth having you take a look at them.
Pass it over.
Clever, clever. Was haben wir da?
Anything I haven't already seen, unfortunately. They're uncoated white pills.
Cool.
That's about all they've got going for them.
Cool.
No distinct shape, no distinct markings or labels. We wouldn't know what they did unless
Which we're
Cool.
not doing.
Aw.
Until we know they're definitely not poison.
Obwohl.
Well, now what? Where do we go from here?
Right now, our two main theories are that Matthias was poisoned.
And that he was not poisoned.
Matthias wasn't poisoned, but still choked on his own vomit and died.
Schrödingers
Let's
Matthias.
go into the second one a bit more. Maikawa, if you don't think he was poisoned, why do you think he was vomiting?
No clue, honestly.
Cool.
He had a head wound, right? Maybe
Nausea?
someone just whammed him in the back of the head and he got concussed. That can make you vomit, right?
Ja, ja.
Then, like, what was the goal? Just hit him on the head and hope he throws up?
Yes.
It doesn't really
Perfect.
They might have had other plans that they ended up...
Perfect plan.
Matthias vomited.
Okay, so those are our two big theories right now.
Zum Beispiel Zunge
We'll
ausschneiden.
go through everyone's evidence and see what clues fit where.
Seems like a good idea.
Alright, who's starting?
Let's have Doctor go first.
Yay,
Are
Doktor.
we talking about the body?
Das macht Sinn.
Right. Take it away, Doc.
Yeah.
Me?
Mhm.
I feel like I should probably wait until Tay gets here.
Dude, if he was that
Don't.
out of it, I doubt he'd have much to say anyway.
Ja. Leider wahr.
Point. Alright, well, with that in mind, Tay and I were assigned to the second sublevel where Matthias' body was. After we had finished looking over the actual body, we started investigating the office block. We didn't find too much except, for some reason, there was a bedsheet balled up in one of the offices. Dr.
Okay.
Alvano's office specifically.
Weird.
It's something notable. I was trying to think of ways it might have been incorporated into the murder, but I'm at a bit of a loss. There wasn't anything on it, but that could also just be attributed to the fact that it was underwater for the entire day.
Das stimmt. Das ist leider wahr.
What if the sheet was used to hide the body somewhere?
What do you mean?
If the body was wrapped up in a sheet, it would be a lot harder to notice, right? I
Ja?
mean, we were all using those stupid shake lights.
Oh,
It'd be a lot harder to tell what you're looking
stimmt.
at. If you see a body, you'll know it's a body. But if you see just a heap of sheets, you're probably not going to waste your shake light looking much deeper into it.
Ah, fair.
Why would they bother hiding the body in a sheet if they were just gonna put him downstairs anyway?
It might have just been inopportune timing. Maybe there were people in the hall, or it was a hectic moment or something. They killed him, wrapped him up in the sheet until the timing was right, then carried him downstairs.
Das
It's
könnte
not
sein.
completely out of the question. I kind of have a different theory for the bedsheet, though.
Oh yeah?
What if they just used it to transport him?
What do you mean?
If they carried him down to the corridor, he would have been pretty unwieldy. He's tall, right?
Oh ja.
Bodies are heavy.
Sehr lange Beine.
An easier way to move him would be to set him on the bedsheet and then just drag
Ja,
the bedsheet.
das stimmt.
Wait, why would they need to move him at all? Didn't he die in the corridor?
I really don't think he died in the corridor.
But that's where we found him.
It is.
Ja,
but
und?
It would be a pretty random location to commit a murder.
Ja.
Besides, his wrists were bound at one point, remember? That means that at the very least, this wasn't a quick murder. A spur-of-the-moment murder doesn't see you tying someone up and untying them after.
Das stimmt.
If they just hit him on the head in the corridor and killed him, there wouldn't be this much preamble.
Wait,
Mhm.
where did he die then?
Ja, ich glaube, da hat Yoko eine Idee.
Is it okay if I butt in for a second?
By all means.
Okay, so like I said before, Shishikura and I checked out the weird room at the
Ja, und da war Blut.
chair one with all the pills. I think that's where he was killed.
Elaborate.
There were a few different things we noticed in there. First of all, there was blood.
Mhm.
Not a crazy ton of blood, but definitely some blood. There was a bit on the floor and a bit on a chair.
Ja.
More than that, we found this white tacky stuff on part of the chair. Like tape residue.
Guck mal.
When you stick duct tape to something and then it's all gummy when you peel it off. It was exactly like that.
Mhm.
Yokoi, next time you have evidence that damning, cut in earlier.
Sorry. Gott.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Wie wär's mit einem Dankeschön?
Sometimes it's better to hold on to info until someone contradicts it. So.
Yeah, shut up. Anything else?
Ja, shut up.
The sink basin was wet, like someone had been using the sink. We didn't really see anything else other than that. We checked all the pills and canisters, but nothing was out of place.
We brought a canister with us.
Sehr gut.
In case
Guck mal, wie schlau die sind.
If it turns out to be relevant, I might take you up on that.
At first, we were kind of on the fence about whether the blood was Matthias's or Tay's. But if there was duct tape there too, it's gotta be Matthias's.
Wahrscheinlich. Gehe ich von aus zumindest,
A lot
ja.
more likely than it being Tay's. I think all of Tay's bleeding was confined to his bathroom.
Who does he share a bathroom with again?
Akiba? Oh.
Have fun with that.
I'll
Oh.
clean it up.
Me too.
Thanks.
I definitely think it's safe to assume that he died in that room.
Thanks.
If there's tape residue on the chair, it's also probably safe to assume that's where he died specifically.
It's a
Willst du da hingehen?
odd pick, though.
Meine Katze liegt hinter mir.
Why there?
Nobody goes in there. They wouldn't have to
Stimmt.
worry about
Oh,
getting.
das stimmt.
Well, actually, hold on. Can I throw a bit of a wrench in this?
Jeez,
Okay.
we really got a lot of different theories going this time. Go on.
If there was tape on the chair, then yeah, it's probably safe to assume that Matthias was there. But like, we can't 100% rule out the idea that some of that blood could have been Tay's.
It's extremely unlikely. What are the odds of that? Besides, why would he have gone to that room while bleeding?
Wouldn't there have been blood in the hallway too? if
Das
he had-
stimmt.
Well, like, maybe. But I think we can pretty much confirm that Tay was walking around and doing stuff before he... I mean,
Ja.
you know.
We can?
Nino heard him messing around in Ikeda's room.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I nearly forgot about that. I was sleeping in Matthias's room last night, and I kept hearing a bunch of weird noises coming from Ikeda's room.
Hm.
Not really sure who else that could have been.
He was clearly doing something before he...
Did something?
I mean...
Ja.
I don't
We
know,
get you, we
just
get you.
saying He was up and about.
Still, I think we can rule him out.
Ich glaub's trotzdem
Dennis
nicht.
right. There would have been blood in the hallway too.
Mhm.
We have no reason to suspect the blood in that room belongs to anyone but Matthias.
Especially since Ruka and I didn't find any blood in Ikeda's room at all.
Das stimmt.
All right, yeah. That tracks. Sorry.
Alles gut.
It's good to consider every possibility.
Achso,
Why the hell were you
da
in
ist es okay.
Matthias's room
Okay.
last night, though?
Because he was sleeping in my bed. I needed somewhere to go.
Oh.
Don't you two usually just share a bed?
Ja, letzte Nacht nicht.
Oh,
Not last night.
not last night.
Yeah, not last night. We had a fight.
Business.
As much as I hate to pry, it kind of is our business at the moment. Why did you two separate last night?
Look, it's not relevant, okay? Can we move on?
If it's not relevant, then just tell us so we can move on.
We had a fight. Punkt.
We were fighting. It's not that big of a deal. I didn't want to bring it up because now we're gonna get totally sidetracked with everyone thinking I heard him.
You were fighting? In what way?
You were fighting?
We were arguing about something private. We argued, and then he went to bed, and I went to go clear my head for a bit in the courtyard.
And he was alone in your room at this point?
Yep.
Yeah, it was around like 10 or 11 or something. I guess I stayed in the courtyard for a while because there was actual light there, and
Hm.
I went
Hilft.
back to his room for the night. I couldn't get much sleep because of whatever the hell was happening in
Egypt. My favorite character.
Anything happened.
Ah, yeah, it's Egypt.
Okay, so that guy's super suspicious.
Hey.
Excuse me?
You were the
Ja,
last
doch
person
schon
to see
irgendwie.
him before he died.
Ja,
You
doch.
guys were fighting,
Ja.
and then you allegedly went off somewhere completely alone where nobody can verify your alibi in any way.
Yep.
Yeah, man! Rock solid!
Fuck off! Are you serious? Do you actually think I would hurt him?
That
Yep.
isn't really something I'm taking into account here. I feel like it's kind of reductive in terms of, like, reasoning. Just because something's unlikely doesn't mean it's impossible.
I didn't do
Guckt auf den dritten Teil, ey. Da war vieles unlikely.
This last time I saw him.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, it would have been easier for Ninomiya to do it than anyone else. Right? Matthias trusted him?
Are you kidding me?
Ja, schon.
Yohei, relax. We don't have any actual evidence.
Das
on it.
stimmt.
Everything is speculative. We're just trying to consider every possible option.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Every possible option. I bet you're fucking loving this.
What?
Sorry?
Hä?
Fucking hated how I was with Matthias, you know? You're fucking relishing the idea that I might be a shitty person. You're loving the thought that I fucking killed him.
Komm
You never changed.
runter.
Right. Pretentious brat.
Enough! I'm on your side!
Seriously.
I'm on your side. Calm down. Ja,
Do anything.
das finden wir
Here's the
raus.
theory I'm gonna throw out.
Oh nein.
Scene Kid lured Horseboy out to the weird chair room.
Scene
Kid
Kid?
had to disorient him or
God.
something. Tied him up. Maybe he meant to kill him, maybe he didn't. Either way, Horseboy puked, choked, and died.
Right, but why?
Cool.
No clue. Could be as simple as wanting to escape.
Hm,
He was afraid of Nerd Girl and wanted out of here ASAP.
I'm not
Fair.
afraid of Yokoi.
Ah, doch, schon.
You have no alibi, and everything else
Yeah, leider
But he was
schon.
in a courtyard, though.
Yeah, completely alone. There's no actual evidence
He
to...
was. I know he was.
How? Nobody was even...
Because I was there.
Warst du?
What?
I was there.
Huh?
There first. Actually, I just wanted to visit the Kamidana. But then you showed up, and I guess you didn't see me because it was dark, and I didn't want to freak you out or scare you again, so I...
Oh, sie ist sowas von am Lügen gerade. Sie lügt sowas von. Oh mein Gott.
You stalked him in the dark for hours. That's not creepy at all.
Oh mein Gott, wie sie am Lügen ist. Sie ist am Lügen, Leute. She's
What
lying.
is it like?
I didn't mean to. I just...
Auf 100% lügt
It's
sie.
nothing like that.
Bestimmt. Das klingt nicht richtig.
Well, at the very least,
Also ich glaube ihn nicht.
an alibi, Yohei.
Ich glaube gar nicht.
Why would you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Unless that's total bogus, of course.
Ja.
Can you prove you were there, Yokoi?
How?
He came in just past 11. He sat at the far table near the back wall, closest to the Kamidana. He lit the candles, and then he sat there with his head down on the table for a bit.
Does that check out?
Okay. Wo ist das ein Alibi? What?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we've got alibis for those two.
Wo ist das ein Alibi? What? Er muss einfach sagen, ja, das stimmt. Und fertig. Das ist doch kein Alibi. Das ist gar nichts.
That certainly narrows it down.
I guess these cases are bound to get easier when you've got significantly less people to
Boah, sind die dumm.
You think so, but I'm still pretty confused.
We kind of
Oh
got
mein
some-
Gott.
You to say you were telling us about the court.
Ich bin so sicher, Ninomiya war's. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich bin so sicher. Und Yokai möchte ihn gerade schützen, um ihn zu retten. Um es wieder gut zu machen, dass sie ihn töten wollte. Oh,
You found somebody's ID?
Dr. Ibano's ID. See?
ich bin so sicher.
Someone seriously left their ID behind?
Pretty easy name and face to memorize for the cops.
Dr. Ibano Tyson?
Dr. Ibano Taizen, anesthesiologist.
Eisen.
Kanagawa Futurist Technologies Institute.
Oh. So that's the real name of this dump.
Cool.
Kinda thought it was a fake.
So are we really in Kanagawa then?
Klingt
How
so.
did we end up in Kanagawa?
I live in Naha. How did I not
Olive and
remember
Macher.
getting on a plane?
Could have been a boat.
How would I not remember getting on a boat?
More importantly, in the back of his
Oh,
IT
you're
bag,
right.
We found a password for the terminals in the
Cool.
observation commons.
That's geil.
Really? You got in?
What did you find?
Nothing.
Cameras. Lots of them.
Cameras.
Hundreds of them, easily, maybe even more.
But not
Every
from
single
here.
room was crawling with them. The weird part is that they weren't for our building. They were for session 1's. Yes, the school. How did you know that?
Because we went in.
Sorry?
Those locked doors on the 4th sublevel were unlocked for the whole investigation.
Oh.
We went in, found some stairs, went through a bunch of weird interconnected hallways, and then we ended up in a musty, water-damaged school. It was dark and creepy and awful.
Echt?
It was really, really scary.
Ich habe nicht gewusst, dass sie da waren.
Yeah, I guess they count the school as part of the building, because it looks like they flooded the shit out of that place, too.
Wait, so... okay, just to be clear.
Oh.
You went down the stairs and then you were in the school, yes?
Yeah.
Right.
So, the school is definitely connected to the lab, but then...
Yep.
I mean, obviously it's not a real
Und
school.
underground, I guess.
Does that mean this isn't a real lab?
How deep does it
Probably.
go? Is there another fake building on top of this fake building?
I don't think
Das
so.
wär's.
That would be unreasonably deep underground.
Das wäre so witzig.
I don't think we'd really know. The door we came out of to go into the school was clearly supposed to be secret or hidden or something. If there's a door here that leads to some more corridors and some more stairs, we wouldn't spot it anytime soon.
Especially if we had no idea there were hidden doors in the first place.
Well, now I'm rethinking every room in the lab.
We can't get
Gut.
distracted by that right now.
Oh, we can't?
From what I can tell, we haven't been talking about Matthias for the past fucking 20 minutes now or some shit.
We're just going over what we found. Related or not.
So eine Brat, Alter. So eine Brat.
Are you assuming this school is a way out? Because, last time I checked, everyone in there died.
Nicht alle. 5 Leute haben überlebt.
This matters. Get back on track.
Right,
5
that's
Leute.
all we found in regards to the observation commons. After that, we tried Khan's lab again, but there wasn't much there. We didn't notice anything missing or out of place, at least not when discounting the floodwaters. We checked the archive last.
Why?
I'll be upfront with you. We went through everyone's files.
Oh.
What? Gross, eh?
Wait, all of them?
Everyone who's currently with us
Dun,
plus
dun,
Matthias.
Are
dun.
you fucking serious? Why would you do that?
Michael.
Ich würde sagen, Double Standards?
Better.
What?
Double Standards hier.
Well,
What did you two do?
Maikawa?
kind of went digging through some VHS tapes we found.
Yep.
Shit, the video storage room? I went digging around in there too, actually. With Matthias. A couple of days ago.
My bad. Truly my bad. The shit in
My
there
bad.
was just so fucking
My bad.
riveting.
It was more confusing than anything.
But like,
Oh,
for
files?
transparency's sake, yeah. We found a bunch of videos with everyone's names on them. We watched them. We saw some stuff we shouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
That's on us.
Maikawa,
That's on
what
us.
did you see?
Yohei's best piercings.
Dude.
But for real, nothing relevant to the case.
Ooh.
We were kinda
Yohei's
hoping we'd
best
find more,
piercing.
but nah.
Our file search didn't turn up much either. I tried to put together a potential motive for each of us, but some of them fell a little flat. It was all just speculative anyway.
It might be helpful either way. What did you have in mind?
Should we go over them?
Yep.
Sure, go for it. Dun and I can back you up with anything we might have gotten from the videos.
Alright, well, firstly, Yohei.
Hmm.
He was pretty high up on our list of suspects.
Natürlich.
With Matthias. It would have been easy for him to lure Matthias somewhere and kill him.
Very
Ja.
But we've already exonerated him. He has a verified alibi. It can't be
Sure.
him, so we can write him off.
Right.
Sure.
We didn't really have much of a motive for Mion either. No specific connection to the motive, no specific connection to Matthias. Atsushi had briefly passed around the idea that Mion could have killed Matthias to eliminate competition so that they could get with Yohei.
But
That's absurd, quite frankly. So we pretty much dismissed the idea right away.
what?
Call. That's extremely stupid.
Ah,
Seriously.
Yeah,
nice.
don't really have anything to implicate Redhead from their video either. It was just them fumbling a job interview or something.
Aw.
Pretty common occurrence.
Yokoi was
Yep.
another one we had fairly high up on our suspect list.
What?
She's tried to kill someone in the past, so we can't really write
Aber
off
sie
the
ist ja
fact that she's
auch
willing to kill for escape
exonerated.
alone, because she's already proven it. Not to mention the fact that she was in direct conflict with Matthias.
Das stimmt.
Imagine a circumstance in which she felt she had to kill him to protect herself. More than that, I can imagine a circumstance where he attacked her and she defended herself.
Dude, seriously? Self-defense? You think she duct taped him to a chair in self-defense? I don't think it works like that.
The
No.
thing is, either way, we've already exonerated Yokoi. She has an alibi.
Hold on. Does she? Like, she was stalking Nino, yeah, but he went to bed at some point, right? It's not like she was stalking him there too. After he went to bed, she could have gone off and done whatever.
Ja, aber keiner kann beweisen, dass Ninomie am Bett war. Also von daher, ich glaube nicht, dass Yokoi ihn bis zu den Hallway gestalkt hat. Das funktioniert beide Seiten dann.
Did she even follow him back to his room?
No!
Because if not, he's not exonerated either.
Yes!
As soon as he left the courtyard, they're both unaccounted for.
Are
Perfekt.
you kidding me? I thought I was already exonerated. I went back to Matthias's room.
Can you prove that?
He did.
Oh, als ob! Als ob. Als ob, Yokoi. No.
How long did you
Objection.
hang around for?
Press F to doubt.
He went back to Matthias's room. Okay. I saw. He's got an
Als ob,
alibi.
als ob.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You
She's
said you were watching him
lying!
because you didn't want to freak him out.
She's
The
lying.
story totally changes if you straight up followed him to his room.
Brooke, what the hell?
Wait, but how did you not get spotted?
Lies.
He didn't hear you following him? He didn't see you even once?
I just walked when he walked.
What? You literally fucking mimicked his footsteps to stay hidden, and you still don't.
She's
see him?
impressive.
This was super creepy.
He went back to Matthias's room.
She's such a
and
good
he
little...
stayed there.
Oh,
I promise.
did you
I
camp in front of his door?
Stayed there.
Because I stayed in Ikeda's bathroom for a bit to be sure.
Such a liar. She's lying.
Just waited at the door.
Just listening?
Das kann nicht sein. Das kann nicht sein. Er hätte Taze doch gesehen. In Ike oder gehört in Ikedas Raum. Also. Ich call Bullshit. Die ganze Zeit. Bullshit.
You.
She's lying.
Was that the sound he was hearing all night? You
No.
walking around in Ikeda's room?
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can't be serious. All night?
Then Yokoi is accounted for.
Let's just.
Ich glaube dir nicht.
to reviewing motives.
Ich weiß nicht. Irgendwie glaube ich das nicht.
My
Ich kann nicht vorstellen, dass sie es tut.
probably
Aber
have the
gut.
strongest connection
Vielleicht
to the
doch.
motive out of anybody
Wer weiß.
here. The power
Das
outage
stimmt.
was affecting her directly. Without power, she couldn't charge her arms or her leg. That would have been a pretty big issue.
Check out who's
Das
got
stimmt.
new batteries. Ooh, wiggly fingers.
Which is good. I'm relieved to see you're doing well. but still,
Wiggly!
it definitely paints a target on your back.
It couldn't
Yeah.
have been me. I've got a rock solid alibi.
You do?
I was in my room
You?
with Snowball all night. I didn't want
Oh.
to go anywhere. My walking was such a fucking chore. I just hung
Hey.
out.
Right, I can back that
Das
up.
passt.
I was with her all night.
Dann haben wir noch
and,
Tay,
we
Den
didn't come out until
Hirose,
in the early morning.
Mion.
Yep.
Then I suppose you two are
Und
on
Matthias.
too. I guess I don't really need to cover Shishikura's motive then.
Nah, do it
Nah.
anyway. Be thorough. I'm curious.
What? My God!
I mean, in all honesty, I don't really have much to
Nice.
implicate him with. He has no direct ties to the motive or to
Okay,
Matthias.
das war einfach.
Obviously, we know he's willing to kill for the sake of escape, but I don't think he did. I think it's safe to write him off, especially if he has a solid alibi.
Thank you, Hirose.
Die Frage ist auch, wer wollte
I
dann
don't
Tay
really have much of a
töten?
motive either. I have no ties to the motive and no ties to Matthias. More than that, I was with Tay for the entire early morning, evidenced
Das
by the
stimmt.
fact that he survived. For that time
Ja.
frame, I'm accounted for. Before that, I don't really have a solid alibi. I was asleep in my room, which the rabbit can confirm, but
Mhm.
I somehow doubt it'll be willing to cooperate.
I'm
Ja.
afraid I must refrain from commenting.
Right, exactly.
Aber stimmt.
So while I don't have an ironclad alibi, I also don't have any sort of motive. It wouldn't make sense for me to work so hard to keep Tay alive if I knew he was going to die in the trial anyway.
Das stimmt.
Yeah, that checks out, I think.
Das
I
stimmt.
see it being Hirose.
Denden's alibi is pretty much the same. She was guarding the door for me while I dealt with Tay. But after that, she was in the dining room with you guys, right? So she's accounted for.
Yes.
I was asleep before that. In my room.
In terms of motive, there's really not much there. No connection to the motive, no
We love
connection
it.
to Matthias.
Denden is
Well, that
amazing.
she volunteered to go look for the body, which would have been a
Das
testament
stimmt.
that she was the killer. If she had found him on her own and the announcement didn't play, that
Mhm.
would pretty much confirm 100% that it was her.
I
Ja.
promise it wasn't me. I wouldn't.
You
Und
definitely
Yokai kann es auch nicht sein, weil Yokai kann es auch nicht sein. Der hat die gefunden und es hat geklingelt. Also.
but that
Und es hat schon geklingelt, bevor Denden ihn gesehen hat. Denn wir haben gehört, wie es leise geklingelt hat.
isn't really evidence, unfortunately. With that said, though, I don't really see how Denden would have had any motive to kill Matthias
Also,
aside from just a
Tay?
Well, yeah, but you gotta remember, Escape's still a super real, super strong
Ja.
man. Yokoi tried to kill Nino just to escape. Shishikura killed Kumara just to escape. Ono killed Akiba just to escape. Pretty sure escape is like the main motive.
which is why I'm still taking it into account. I think the urge to escape is probably a pretty big issue right now.
For everyone.
With everything going on.
What do you mean?
I mean that out of everyone here, there are only 3 people left who have never tried to kill someone.
Drei? Oh, stimmt! Wir haben. Stimmt! Wir haben Mion, wir haben Maikawa und wir haben Ninomiya. Weil Denden, Hirose sind beide raus. Die haben beiden mitgeholfen, Nishiguchi zu töten. Yoko ist raus, sie hat versucht, Ninomiya zu töten. Shishikura ist raus. Oh, warte, und Tay? Warte, 3? Mion? Ninomiya? Achso, Tay wird gezählt. Ja, und Shishikura hat halt Erina getötet.
It's normal to feel unsafe in a place like this.
Ja.
It's normal to feel unsafe around people like this. I
Mhm.
think we all want to escape. That said, it's not like that's a motive specific to Denden.
Das
It's a
stimmt.
motive for everyone. We need to take into account that
Excuse me.
Hm?
I'm afraid I must interrupt your proceedings.
Geht's Tay
for
gut?
just a moment.
Tay?
Tay Atsushi has woken up. He'll
Yay!
be joining us shortly.
Yay!
Bye.
Holy shit, he lived!
That's a big relief.
Do you think he might know something about who messed with his IV bag?
Are we completely ruling out the idea that he messed with his own IV bag?
we are. I had him under constant supervision. There's no
Tay
way.
ist zurück, hurra!
I mean, world of good that did. He got.
Ich weiß, er nervt mich, aber ich mag ihn.
Not a great vetting process there, Doc.
Hold on, that's a good point.
Hey, hi Tay!
Welcome to the trial grounds. Please take your place at your podium.
Hi Tay! Hi!
Right.
Atsushi, how are you feeling?
Terrible.
Tired.
Don't strain
Yeah.
yourself. We've honestly already covered a lot of ground. Just rest and listen.
Right. Thank you.
Hey Tay!
In regards to what you said, though, Maikawa, you're right. If someone had tampered with his IV bag, it would have had to have been one of the people I assigned to supervise him.
Narrows it way down.
It definitely does, but it doesn't exactly help us unless we know for a fact that whoever poisoned Tay and whoever killed Matthias are
Ah,
the
das
same
same.
person.
Ja, das macht keinen Sinn
Either way,
sonst.
it's good information to establish.
So, who looked after Tay today then?
Myself, obviously, but the idea that I would poison him is completely asinine. Mion, you watched him for a bit, right?
Yeah.
I did too.
Yep.
Same.
I think I watched him last.
Also alle?
Did you notice anything by that point?
No, but I didn't really think to look, honestly.
Macht auch Sinn.
I don't think I would have been able to spot the greens without knowing they were there.
Atsushi, I don't suppose you've got any recollection of someone tampering with your IV.
Nein. Das wird so einfach.
No, sorry.
That's fine. You were pretty
Also
disoriented.
Mion, Denden,
Regardless, it has to be one of those four.
Shishikura,
Mion, Denden, Shishikura, or Yokoi.
Yokai.
With that in mind, it should be a pretty simple process to narrow them down.
I
Echt?
swear it wasn't me!
You literally tried to kill someone like last week.
Ja, aber sie hat es auch ihm gesagt. es wäre komisch, wenn sie es wäre. Weil sie möchte, dass er stirbt.
In
Deswegen...
a way that was just as sneaky and avoidant.
It wasn't me either.
You tried to kill someone last week too!
I watched Tay right after Miyochi
He
did.
killed
I didn't
someone.
notice anything at all.
Well, yeah, but remember, you wouldn't have noticed it. I'm
Ja.
not saying I did it, but that's really not any sort of evidence.
How can we pin down the exact time he was poisoned?
Well, I don't think it was me for starters.
Of course you don't.
Because the timeline doesn't add up.
Oh.
If Tay only started deteriorating during the investigation, it would have had to have been one of the later supervisors. Mion watched him first.
Also Shishikura oder Yokoi?
Or Yokoi.
There's no fucking way.
There better be no fucking way.
Did one of you two seriously fucking go for another kill? Are you serious?
No, of course not!
There's no way.
Oops.
Especially not Tay. I wouldn't kill Tay. We're friends. I wouldn't.
You were friends with Yohei, too.
Seriously, it wasn't me. I
Fair.
swear it wasn't. I wouldn't.
Sie hat sie gezeigt.
Not Tay.
Ruka was really, really upset about what happened to Tay.
Ja.
I don't think she would have tried to kill him.
Well, it's not like Snowball did it. There's no way he'd do that again. Besides, we already know he didn't kill Matthias, so what would be the point?
Actually, that's a good point, Mike. I know
Glaube.
that neither of them killed Matthias.
Glaube, es war Shishikura.
Okay, so that means we have two separate
Ich
attempts.
weiß nicht
Someone
wieso.
attacked Matthias and killed him. Someone attacked Atsushi and failed. The only people who could have attacked Matthias are Mion, Atsushi, Den, and myself, theoretically.
Ja.
The only people who could have attacked Tay are Shishikura and Yokoi. Does that all make sense?
Mhm.
I'm following.
With that in mind, since Atsushi is clearly alive,
Haha.
whoever attacked him can openly admit it. And they won't have
Nein.
consequences, since they didn't kill Matthias either way.
Nein.
So which one of you two it is, please admit it so I can treat him correctly.
Los, Shishikura, gib es zu.
Are you kidding me right now? You won't even let me treat him? Are you serious? All right, I'm done. Done with both of you.
Hirose, I swear it wasn't me.
It wasn't me either. We must have something wrong.
Warum both of you? Der eine kann nichts dafür. Was hat der andere gesagt? Was heißt both of you?
swear it wasn't.
Frechheit.
Okay, then let's extend our scope a bit.
Okay.
Even if we lean back a little further and add Den as an option, does that make any sense?
Nope.
Huh? Me? I didn't!
Alright, yeah, that defense is getting super old.
Ja.
I didn't or I wouldn't testimonies, please.
Right. Unless it's you talking about Shishikura.
Cause he did it! He wouldn't!
God, we're getting so fucking disorganized here. If we already know that whoever poisoned Tay didn't attack Matthias, can we worry about Tay later? Can we prioritize?
Yeah, honestly,
Ja, irgendwie schon, ne?
probably a good idea for us
Ja.
to skip this one for now.
Ja.
Skip this one? Are
Irgendwie
you
schon.
serious? You realize that one of them just tried to kill someone again, right? Why am I the only person that seems to care about that?
Hirose, we all care.
Wir können das später machen. Aber erst müssen wir leben.
The trial's about him. We kind of have to figure this one out if we want to live.
I'm okay, Hirose, really.
Can we get back to talking about motives then? Now that Tay's here, I mean. You said he was a suspect, right? Did you come up with a motive for him, too?
Okay, a motive for Atsushi? Not really.
Sure. Achso.
I took a bit of his incoherent rambling into account, but I really don't think it was him. If I had to twist things around to make him the murderer, then I'd say he probably killed Matthias before making an attempt on his own life. I
Warum?
wouldn't be able to explain why.
Ja, ich würde sagen, das macht keinen Sinn.
Wait, you guys think I killed Matthias?
Not really, honestly.
It might help if you tell us
Wait.
about what you were up to last night.
Was? Er ist so verwirrt.
We just need your alibi. That's all. What
Was hast
happened
du
in the
gemacht?
time before I found you?
What did you do? Tay?
Sorry. Stop being weird. I'll be honest, I don't think it really matters who killed Matthias.
Was?
What?
Hä?
It
Hä?
doesn't. It really doesn't.
Oh mein Gott, er dreht durch.
Fuck! How
Er
does
dreht
it not
durch.
matter? Okay, so let's say we figure out who killed Matthias.
Er dreht durch.
Execute them.
Yep.
Then next week, someone else dies.
Yep.
And we execute their murderer. Then what?
Dann sind wir frei.
Yeah, but even aside from that, I want to know who fucking killed someone I care about.
But it doesn't matter. Is my point. I mean,
Geil.
even if you know, would you
Yo!
feel better? Would that fix it? It wouldn't bring him back, right? Maybe you should just
Ja, aber Closure.
pick your favorite option and believe that they did it.
This guy's fucking crazy.
Even if we survive and they let us go home, there's nothing out there.
Oh mein
We're
Gott.
trapped. We just wouldn't be able to tell. It's really, really weird how you can't see that.
Oh mein Gott, der dreht komplett am Rad.
Up right now.
Ne.
It doesn't matter. If we all died right now, it wouldn't matter at all.
Oh mein Gott.
Even if we get it right, they're not gonna let us go anyway. They didn't let the last session go. They're not gonna let us go either.
What? They totally let the last session go. Den and I explored the school. There was nobody left in there.
Yeah, because they're dead.
No,
Maybe.
I know what he's talking about.
That's honestly a miracle.
It's not relevant to the trial.
That's because the trial's not
Relevant.
This is like a
Deep.
stage play. Do you have any idea how little this all matters? Our lives don't mean anything.
Oh Gott.
You're better off dead.
The fuck?
All of us are. We're all better.
Oh, he sounds fun.
That's the only way you get to leave the building.
Fun.
Besides, when you die, everything you want will be... Well, maybe not for you guys, actually, but I think I might be getting spared.
Kuckuck.
Okay,
Kuckuck.
seriously,
Kuckuck.
enough of this. Can we
Cuckoo.
focus? I have no idea what he's talking about.
No one does.
I think we can write most of it off as a bit of a mental health crisis.
You're
Yeah.
writing it off because you can't hear what I'm hearing. You can't see what I'm seeing. You're not having the dreams. You don't know anything.
Was passiert hier?
Thank
Okay.
you for letting me know. For now, though, at the very least, can you let us continue the trial? Even if it doesn't matter, I think we would all feel a lot better if we could get it done.
Then yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't let me
Oh,
interrupt.
oh wie süß.
All right,
Oh ja,
now
go
here's a
ahead.
new motive pitch for today. He's fucking
Go ahead.
nuts.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck is he talking about?
You only think that because you have no idea what's actually happening right now.
You didn't
let's
see the
bring it to our
light.
attention for a bit. I definitely think it's worth considering that
Ach,
Atsushi...
Tay, er dreht durch.
I mean, well, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just figure out what we can and go from there.
Mhm.
Atsushi, you
Hi.
don't have to care about the trial, but can you answer a few questions?
Sure.
Sure.
Before I found you last night, what were you doing? Between talking to Den and talking to me in the bathroom, where did you go?
Let me think. I might have to go back a day or so to explain.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Well,
Was hat er getan?
for this entire week, I haven't really been doing much.
Ja,
I was sort of lying
das
in bed,
stimmt.
feeling
Being-
awful and thinking
Being sad.
stupid, pointless thoughts that weren't really going anywhere. I didn't really plan to do anything else. But then
Okay.
I don't really know what happened. I fell asleep. I know
Mhm.
that part, but then I saw things.
You saw
Okay.
things?
Yeah. Everything. Actually.
Huh?
I don't even know how to describe it.
Versuch's.
It's like trying to describe a color you've never seen before.
Oh, schwer.
It was incomprehensible. I can't even picture it right now, even though I saw it. There were eyes, thousands of eyes, maybe even millions of eyes and mouths
Was?
and
Was? Was?
Right.
it wasn't
Huh?
a dream, but it was real. I could feel it. It wasn't thousands of eyes. It wasn't millions of eyes. It was billions of
Was?
eyes. It was infinite eyes, and I think that's where my eyes
Alter.
came from. Actually, my eyes that won't let me see anything. My eyes that didn't let me see Ikeda. They're not human eyes. It wasn't human. Mion's eye isn't a human eye either.
Das stimmt.
What?
And the noise.
Ich meine, das stimmt.
There was so
Was?
much noise. eyes.
Labert der Typ?
It was like
Was labert der?
it wasn't what you would expect from something with that many eyes and mouths and teeth. It was like music, like bells and keys. It was so loud, and it was all happening at once, like every single note in the world being hit at the same time on a million different instruments, and it was deafening, and it was beautiful, and it was so
It
painful.
was beautiful.
And when I woke up, it was all gone. Like I hadn't seen it at all. It was terrifying, but it was important. I know.
Ich verstehe kein Wort mehr.
And I know that in all that noise,
Kein Plan, was er labert.
I heard him. And in all
Him?
that darkness, in those eyes, in that inky sludge that filled up every single corner of its existence, I saw him.
Ooh.
I know I saw him somewhere. I kept trying to go back to sleep, but it wasn't working. I couldn't get there anymore. It
Denk mal,
wasn't
Him ist Ike da.
working, but I could
Geht
still
von aus.
hear things. I could
Wie besessen er ist von ihm, ey.
I
Unglaublich.
couldn't hear the keys, but I could hear whispers. Words. There were words. I just couldn't make them out. I needed to get back to sleep, but I just...
Mhm.
Then I realized...
Okay, he's crazy. He is crazy.
It's kind of funny, actually. Because that's all I'd been thinking about all week. I'd wanted to die so badly all week. And it still took me hours to realize that I could just die. Nothing mattered. Nothing in here mattered, nothing out there mattered. None of it was real. It might as well have been the actual dream. Everything I had seen, that was real. This
Monomoko.
This is nothing.
Was hast du gemacht mit ihm?
None of this is real. It feels real, maybe. And that's why you're all so upset about Matthias
Crazy.
dying. But I think, but it's
Crazy.
okay. I promise. None of this is real. When I die, I'll go back, and when you die, well, I'm not really sure. Because you haven't seen
it.
So I don't know if you're allowed to go there.
Allowed to go there.
You could handle it. Honestly, it's intense. It's dark. It's really, really dark. That's why I thought the eyes were glowing at first. The eyes.
Was?
They were so stark white. I thought they were glowing. Now I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
Right.
It appears as though I may have made a mistake.
As soon as I realized I could just die, I knew what I was going
Monomoko
to do.
just realized she might have fucked up.
I
Whoop.
told him what I had seen.
Hey.
And I asked him if he could hear me. And he could. I know he could. I could feel it. Even if I couldn't hear him, he could hear me.
Right.
So
Right.
I got a knife from the kitchen.
Ah. Jetzt ist spannend.
Went to the bathroom and let myself bleed.
Jo.
As much as I could. I let myself bleed until I started seeing that same black sludge coming out.
Ah. Oh.
And it was everywhere. And I knew it was going to be okay. I
Okay.
knew that I'd end up back there.
Wir müssen vielleicht danach Tay fesseln und in Sicherheit bringen.
Body, so there wasn't anywhere else I could end up. It had to be there. It was like I was drowning in it. It was like ink.
Ink.
It was everywhere.
It was bendy. Wisst noch, wo wir angefangen haben? Wo Tay einfach nur überarbeitet war?
Please just let me do the talking when it comes to Atsushi, okay? None of you are equipped for this at all.
Du bist es?
Who are you? You're a surgeon.
Just let me handle it, please.
Ja, du bist kein Psychologe.
Okay, to be clear, that's all you did, right? So you had nothing to do with what happened to Matthias?
No,
No.
it's really none of my business.
And when you went to go get the knife from the kitchen, you didn't see anything to do with Matthias? You didn't hear anything to do with Matthias?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
Are we not gonna unpack any of that?
It has nothing to do with the case.
Das stimmt.
If we could focus.
Was that all you wanted to tell us about the archive?
Well,
Sorry.
sorry, just reorienting myself here. There's one theory we haven't really covered all that much yet. I
Okay.
don't think it has much merit.
Suicide?
Oh yeah?
Technically, there's a possibility that Matthias either killed himself or was complicit in his own murder.
Ja.
But who would be complicit in their own murder?
We'll tackle that side of things first then.
Anscheinend Tay
Matthias
würde
was
es
complicit
sein.
in his own murder. We have to question what he would gain from that. What's the reward for killing someone?
You get
Escape.
to escape.
Exactly. You get to escape. So whoever Matthias allowed to kill him, we can assume that he was willing to die for that person to escape. However, we've already ruled out- I can't think of anyone that Matthias would be willing to die for outside of him.
Nope.
Right.
So let's look at it from another angle. What's the punishment for killing someone?
You get
Execution.
executed.
So what if that's what he was aiming for? We've caught and executed every single killer so far. If he had faith that we'd be able to do it again, he might have been trying to eliminate someone specific.
But at that point,
Oh.
why not just kill them himself? If he was already willing to die, he could have just killed them and then told us he did it.
Maybe he
Despair?
didn't think he could kill them. If it was someone he couldn't physically overpower, and he was going to die anyway, it might have been a safer bet to choose to be the victim.
Also
It would
Makawa?
also probably be a less painful death than whatever execution the rabbit came up with.
Please do not misconstrue my role in the execution process.
Das stimmt, die macht die
I
nicht.
have absolutely nothing to do with the executions, nor writing them, nor designing them,
Das stimmt.
instructing them, nor enacting them.
Either way, I still feel like it's a bit of a stretch. If it wasn't for Yohei, I don't think it would really make any sense. We did briefly touch on the idea that he could have done it to kill Yokoi, since he was so upset with her.
Ooh.
But that doesn't really seem feasible.
Nee.
We've already ruled her out.
Right.
So then let's explore the idea of a suicide. What do we think of that one?
I
Meh.
think it doesn't make any sense.
Ich würde sagen, mit dem Fesseln und
I don't
sowas.
think it was a suicide at all.
If
Also,
it
wie
was
soll
a
sich bewegen?
suicide, The sheet makes even less sense. But did he
Ja.
cover up his own body? It seems kind of weird to commit suicide by vomiting yourself to death.
Ja.
I've never heard of aspirating your own vomit as a method of suicide.
Creative.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Very
It's a
creative.
pretty uncomfortable and undignified death.
Ja.
I don't think anyone would choose to go out that way if they had other options.
So probably not a suicide then.
Like just drown
Maybe not
yourself.
suicide, no.
Then we're stuck with our same few suspects.
Yep.
Are we gonna consider the idea that Tay might be faking it? If he just acted crazy, we'd think.
Nope.
Literally tried to kill himself. I feel like that's going pretty far just to be convincing.
Well, yeah, but maybe he meant to die right after killing Matthias. Maybe he wasn't expecting to have to actually go to trial, and now he's trying to cover his ass.
That's absurd.
Nein.
Firstly, he has absolutely no reason to target Matthias. Secondly, if he intended to die, why would he care whether or not he got executed?
Don't they say tons of people who survive suicide attempts end up saying they regret it or something? Maybe he doesn't want to die anymore.
No, he does.
Still
He does.
really wants to die, actually.
Ja.
Okay, so to reiterate, we can
Yeah.
probably rule out both Tay and Matthias.
Mhm.
That means our suspects are Mion, myself, and Denden.
No.
Everyone else is completely ruled out.
Das klappt nicht.
But that's not fair. I don't have an alibi. I was asleep all night.
Well,
How dare you.
dipshit over there's been awfully quiet.
Sorry!
Dipshit over there!
I'm not trying to be quiet.
Oh,
I
so
don't really
sad.
know what to say.
You realize what you're saying right now, right? You're saying it has to either be you, Mion, or Denden. But then you also said it's definitely not Mion or Denden. So then it's you.
Well, obviously, it's not me.
Nobody.
Ja. Well, Mist. Well, fuck.
Well, how does that work?
None of you have an alibi that works. It has
Because
to
someone is lying.
Is that really okay, though? To pin down a killer before we even
And that
know
someone is
for sure
Yokoi.
died?
She's
Didn't we all agree that he
she's
killed
so
himself
lying.
on vomit?
But why did he vomit in
Ich
the
bin
first
immer,
place?
immer noch überzeugt, dass
Let's
Yokoi
go back
lügt.
to that.
I think we agreed that he either threw up from the head injury, or he was poisoned. It
Hmm?
has to be one of those two, right?
I can't really think of another reason he'd be throwing up.
Aber was hat ihn
It's not like
vergiftet?
he caught something in here.
Maybe it's time to go over somebody else's investigation?
Yay!
I'd like to hear what Shishikura and Yokoi found on the top floor.
Super Idee.
Thank you, Denden. I totally forgot to
guck
get
mal.
back to the investigation discussion.
Ach, stimmt, ja.
Honestly, outside of the chair room, we didn't find a whole lot.
I think
Oh.
we probably found more than most people, though, at least.
Oh,
Das stimmt.
First off, before we get into the dorms, we found something weird in the kitchen.
Right.
The fridge was
Was
kind
denn?
of tilted, a bit weird. Like it had been pulled out or pushed around or something. Plus, when we
Okay.
checked inside, everything was lukewarm.
We figured that might just have been because of the power outage, but I mean, we had already been investigating for a while by that point. I feel like it should have cooled down again by then, right?
I think so too.
Definitely. Fridge doesn't take that long to get cold.
Ne,
Wait. What does the fridge have to do with anything, though? When did they go to
das ist eine gute Frage.
I mean, Tay was in the kitchen.
I think he was already dead by the time I went to the kitchen, though, wasn't he?
Did you get the knife right before you, hurt
Did
yourself?
something.
Yeah.
Then definitely. Tay being in the kitchen would have had nothing to do with Matthias.
If we believe him. Stop just
Oh.
taking his fucking word at face value on everything.
Did you do anything to the fridge?
No, I didn't touch it.
Either way,
Oh,
I don't
dann!
see how the fridge could have been involved at all, honestly.
Maybe they poisoned
Oh, wenn das so ist.
something from
Inside?
the fridge?
That wouldn't
Cooler
explain why
liquid?
the fridge isn't working, though. It was still plugged in and everything.
Kühlflüssigkeit? Warte. Benutzt das die Fridge? Cooler Liquid? Heißt doch Cooler Liquid, oder? Benutzt sowas ein Refrigerator? Weiß es gar nicht. Ja. Kühlschrank. Kühlflüssigkeit. Nutzt sie sowas? Kühlmittel, stimmt. Kühlmittel? Vielleicht ist es giftig.
There's no
Aber
reason
warum?
why it shouldn't have been cooling.
Maybe it's just broken.
But why would they go out of their way to break the fridge?
Ja.
Did they hide something inside the mechanics? Like, did they unscrew the back and hide the weapon in there or something? Maybe that broke it.
Oder die haben was davon geholt.
Weapons? I feel like everything's mostly accounted for, right?
We still don't know what they hit his head with or what they poisoned.
Oh, doch, das wissen wir.
If they poisoned.
Arenas Toolkit.
Well, if they hit him with something big, like a bat or something, that'd be pretty damn hard to hide in the fucking fridge and
Das stimmt.
Just getting it through the little hatch on the back would be a giant pain.
I don't really see how that could work.
But hiding the poison in there probably wouldn't be hard.
Hmm.
Either way, it doesn't matter, because these two dumbasses didn't check, so now we'll never know.
Sorry.
You had to rush out to see what was going on with Tay.
But wait. If they hid the poison in there, why would that make the fridge stop working? If they tried to shove something big in there, like a bat, I get why that might break it. But something like a little bottle of poison or pills wouldn't do that, right?
Eigentlich nicht.
Good point.
Es sei denn, du entfernst was.
Damn, what the hell is the deal
Es
with
sei
that
denn, du
fridge?
entfernst was von der Fridge.
Figure out why he was burned?
I think we kind of completely forgot, actually.
It's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
a good point. We never figured out the burns.
What kind of burns were they?
Not heat burns. They looked more like chemical burns, if anything.
The fact that they were on his face makes me lean more towards what you were saying earlier, Hirose. Poisoned with something corrosive.
Ja, was er einatmet,
It doesn't
oder?
really explain why it was around his nose. That would-
Angehalten. Oder nicht?
It was
Anhalten.
gas.
Ja!
We've been
Achso.
thinking about the poison in entirely the wrong context. It was
Es war
gas.
Gift, ja,
It
Giftgas.
was taped over. He was breathing through his nose. That's
Ja.
why he has burns around his nose. Because he was breathing in gas.
Ich dachte, das wäre stoffsüchtig gewesen. Was heißt corrosive? Ich dachte, corrosive heißt Gas. Ups. Oder heißt es nur sowas wie chemisch? Corrosive. Ätzend. Oh. Korrosiv. Oh. Ich dachte, ich wäre aber Gas die ganze Zeit schon gewesen. Ups, sorry.
That really concentrated around his nose, though? If he was exposed to gas, wouldn't there be burns on more of his body?
We all agree that the murder
Je
took place in that weird room
nachdem,
with the chair, right?
wie es
What
gemacht
else is in
wurde.
that room?
Dieses Ding zum Anhalten, oder nicht?
The CPAP?
It's definitely not a CPAP.
Die Gasmaske.
Sure, let's call it that for simplicity's sake.
The reason it looks like a CPAP machine at all is because of the mask. That has to be it.
Die
It definitely makes more sense.
Maske!
Has everyone here seen what that machine looks like?
I
Nope.
Me neither.
The base of it is this big rectangular machine that you can put a
Wo man
canister
Gas ranmacht, ne? Genau,
That,
ja.
by the way, is why it's definitely not a CPAP machine, but regardless.
Ah.
There's a big box part that you put a canister of air or gas or whatever into, and then there's a tube connected to the mask. Judging by how it looks, I'm assuming that when you turn it on, the gas will be pumped through the tube and into the mask. That means
Yeah.
that whoever's wearing that mask will be breathing in whatever's in the canister.
This is what the canisters look like. We don't know what's in them, though.
If they had knocked him out and restrained him in the chair, they could have easily hooked up the mask and suffocated him in whatever the hell is in those canisters. Whatever it is, it made him vomit, at which point he aspirated on his own vomit and died.
Why would they rely
Nicht
on
so
the fact
schön.
that the stuff in the canisters would be deadly? If they didn't know what it was, or
Oder sind
whether or not it
ausgewechselt.
should even kill someone, shouldn't they have gone with something a little more reliable?
Können sie sich umfüllen?
Hydrogen cyanide?
What? Sorry?
Or nitric
Oh!
oxide? Or chlorine? Or propane?
Oh yeah, totally.
Ach,
forgot
stimmt
about
ja!
My Kawa and I found a bunch of canisters downstairs in the 4th sublevel. There were a ton of these big ones that look like the big tanks you use to turn your barbecue on. Maybe they used one of those.
Do you remember any more of them?
I wrote them all down.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Den.
Fantastic!
Shidozi, you want to work together here? I feel like we might be able to pin down what a lot of these would do if you breathe them in.
Right, good idea. Read them
Perfect.
off, Den.
Carbon monoxide.
Definitely causes vomiting. There are actually quite a few symptoms that come with CO poisoning.
Hydrogen sulfide.
H2S. That would have taken a bit longer, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make you vomit?
I think the issue arises in the fact that nothing is good for you if you pump a high concentration of it directly into your airway.
Leider.
That would explain the burns for sure, but I almost
Auf
feel
jeden
like
Fall.
it would be even worse.
These don't really look like
Yeah.
chemical burns. Honestly, I know I said chemical burns and I know I said corrosive, but they almost look
Too
like
much.
cold burns.
Cold burns?
Like frostbite. The same kind of burn you get from something like dry ice or liquid nitrogen.
That's a burn?
Kühlflüssigkeit!
Epinephrine.
Adrenaline? Certainly
No.
a pick. I don't think it would cause any burns, though.
Ammonia.
Would definitely
Nope.
cause skin irritation, but not a cold burn.
Right.
Sulfur dioxide.
Again, an irritant.
nope.
Not a cold burn.
Nitric oxide.
Huh?
I actually don't know about this one.
No, I think we can write it off. The symptoms don't really match.
Halothane.
Okay.
Now that one's an anesthetic. Enough of it would probably
Meh.
make him vomit, but it wouldn't burn him.
Keine Burns.
Phosgene.
Death by phosgene takes a bit
Nein.
longer.
Right.
Hydrogen cyanide.
Damn.
Ja.
I wonder if something called hydrogen cyanide might be deadly.
Right?
Deadly, but it wouldn't burn him.
It would
Aw.
definitely make him vomit, though. Are we discounting the idea that they could have used more than one canister? More than one gas?
It seems unnecessary.
Maybe
assume
schon,
they
ne?
only used one.
Arsine.
No.
Person, that would put you into renal failure, but I'm not sure about vomiting.
Cyanogen.
C2 and 2. That's pretty toxic.
It's definitely an
Aber keine Verbrennungen.
Maybe I'm wrong about the cold burn. Maybe we should write it off.
I think we should keep it in mind. If you think it's a cold burn, I believe you.
Kühlflüssigkeit. Geht das nicht?
That would definitely knock you out and make you vomit.
Geht das
He's
nicht?
dead pretty quickly.
Tear gas.
Ja.
Well, that's just tear
Nein.
gas.
If you saw a bunch of canisters with scary looking labels on them and you were trying to use those to kill somebody, I
Don't use that.
for tear gas.
Right.
Ethylene oxide.
I'm not sure that would make you vomit. It'd definitely do some serious damage to your nervous system, though. Not just
Yeah.
to your brain.
Ja. Oh,
Freon.
Freon. Freon?
What's Freon?
Freon.
Suspicious is what it is. There was Freon down there?
Yeah.
Then...
That
Was
would
ist
definitely
Freon?
make you vomit.
It would definitely give you a cold burn, too.
So.
Was ist Freon?
Wait, hold on.
Was ist Freon? Was ist das? Freon. Ist wie Neon fast, ne? Freon. Freongas, da ist doch. Freongas ist ein Markenname für Kältemittel, die häufig in Kühlschränken verwendet wurden. Da haben wir es doch. Ach, guck mal. Hat gedauert.
There's no way it's something from all the way downstairs. That floor was
Warum nicht?
completely flooded for days. How the hell would they have
Ja.
put a giant canister of Freon all the way upstairs? They
Wo können sie es herkriegen? Aus dem Kühlschrank. Und da es da nicht mehr ist, funktioniert er nicht mehr.
drown.
Plus, the canister was still downstairs when we found it. So they would have had to bring it all the way back down, too.
There's just no way.
They also would have had to know what Freon actually does.
Das stimmt.
I guess they could have just picked a canister at random, but if they were trying to kill
Nah.
someone, it would be smarter to go with the one that said hydrogen cyanide.
Ja.
I feel like everyone knows what cyanide does.
Even chlorine would have been a better bet than
But what is Freon?
It's a refrigerant. They've got to be in your fridge so that
It has to be Freon.
someone raided our fucking fridge?
Yes.
What?
That's why the fridge was pulled out. That's why it's not working. Someone
Ja.
used the Freon tank.
Well,
Gott.
record, I had zero idea what Freon even was before right
Ah,
this
stimmt,
second,
leider.
so it wasn't me.
Yeah, same.
Me neither.
If they had hooked the Freon tank up to the machine, Matthias would have been breathing straight Freon. It would kill him for sure, no doubt.
Yep.
All right. Well, how come you know so much about it, huh?
Maikawa, you knew about it too.
Well, yeah, but I'm already
I have
on
an
the
alibi.
suspect list. You're still on there.
Yes, but why would I tell everyone it was Freon if I was trying to get away with using Freon?
Because you didn't know it was going to come up in the list. You had Den read them all out, and when she got to Freon, you realized that with Yokoi here, you couldn't just lie about the symptoms. You'd have to.
Maikawa, I know about Freon because I've huffed it. I didn't do anything.
It's a drug.
Now, if you let me get us back on track, I want to talk about the fridge. Someone
Ja gut, aber wenn es etwas ist, was man als Drogenmittel nutzen könnte. Und wir wissen, dass es mehrere Leute gibt, die mit Drogen Erfahrung haben. Wie zum Beispiel... Komm her, komm her. Ninomia. Also wir wissen, dass er sehr viele verschiedene Drogen genommen hat. Hat er selbst gestanden. Aber er hat ein Alibi. Von daher schwierig.
who isn't me knew about the Freon, how to get it out, and what it would do. Our only suspects are myself, Den.
Das ist das Problem, wie man es rauskriegt. Das ist ein Problem. Ich glaube, das weiß er nicht. Also, Hirose, Den, machen alle keinen Sinn, aber...
And Mion. Remember that.
Ne?
I swear I had no idea what Freon was.
Das glaube ich.
I said it if I did.
Den, don't just say you'd hide evidence!
Okay, so we've established a Freon, but maybe it'll help if we keep going over the investigation points? There might be more info we're missing. We haven't even talked about the dorms yet.
Plus, we
Stimmt.
still don't know shit about the wound on his head.
Stimmt.
Actually, there's
Doch, wissen
one
wir.
point I wanted to address from my investigation with Ruka.
Yeah.
Doch, wissen wir.
The duct tape. It was
Das Kleid
purple, right?
von,
That's a bit odd.
Definitely not the default.
von Ugra.
Well, it's actually double odd because we don't have any duct tape in the storage room. Ogre took it all, remember?
Mhm.
That's right, for our duct tape outfits.
But more than that, when
First,
we
it's
went to
missing.
investigate Ogre's room, we couldn't find her clothes. Not the duct tape ones, at least.
They might have just cleared out her stuff since she's dead.
Das glaubst dir,
That's what I
aber...
thought at first, but then
Arina
we
hat's noch.
found Mada's duct tape clothes in her closet, and she's dead too.
So, what? You think they disassembled Ogura's clothes to use as duct tape?
I
Ja.
do. It's the only way I can see them having duct tape.
Macht doch lila Sinn.
Would explain why the tape is purple.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
It does, but I
That
don't
doesn't
think
help
it
us.
really helps us out all that much.
Nope.
It's just something I wanted to clarify.
Well, actually, that wasn't the only thing we found in Komoda's room, right? We noticed that her toolbox was all banged up.
Stimmt.
Right, I'd forgotten about
Die
that.
Waffe.
Could someone have taken it to use for the fridge thing?
I don't
Oh,
know if
dafür
that would
auch.
explain it being banged up, though. You don't bang up a toolbox by taking Freon out of a fridge.
Maybe they were just super bad at using tools.
They
Haben die...
tools. My roommate ripped all the copper out of my fridge with her bare hands once. Sold it online.
You'd probably still want tools to open the damn thing up. Also, why the hell is your roommate stealing copper out of your fridge?
She just did stuff like that sometimes. My fridge was broken for like 2 months. I kept everything in a camping cooler.
You're going to get botulism.
Nah.
Is it possible that the toolbox is what they hit him with?
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
If it was dented, they might have hit him with it. I can't think of anything else we found that they might have used.
Ja,
It would definitely hurt.
It would be more than enough to knock someone out and leave a sizable gash.
das sowieso.
Wait! Hold on. I have a question.
Yes.
Can we backtrack for a sec?
What is it?
No. Doch, können wir.
Breathing machine thingy on. The power was out.
It has a
Stimmt.
battery.
Oh.
My cobbler and I checked it while we were trying to scrap one.
Yep.
Oh.
Battery powered. No electricity required.
Okay.
Oh.
No questions asked.
Okay. Thank you.
As
Okay,
I was saying,
thank you.
Actually, before I continue, Den, for future reference, please try to ask your questions during the relevant part of the conversation.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, as I was saying, the toolbox.
Sorry.
Right. It would have made for a really good weapon.
Ja.
Would you not have noticed that though? If someone came up with a clunky ass, rattly ass toolbox.
Naja, wenn es gerade benutzt wird, stell dir vor, du bist da und jemand nutzt es gerade und du redest mit der Person und dann drehst du dich kurz um und die Person steht da am Basteln, sieht, dass er sich umdreht und macht dann schnell Boom. Case closed. Weiter geht's.
He'd have noticed.
Says the guy who didn't notice bookworm stalking him for
Yeah.
literally hours.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but she wasn't wearing a fucking bell. That toolbox is loud.
They could have stashed it in the room ahead of time. Then they just need to lure Matthias
Mhm.
in, shut the door, and swing the toolbox at him. They hit him from behind, so I think it's safe to say that they probably caught him by surprise.
I feel like we're getting
Ja,
close now.
I
wahrscheinlich.
because we've been stuck on the same 3 fucking suspects for like a half hour. Can we hurry it up already?
But can it really be one of those 3?
It literally has
Nein.
to. Everyone else has an alibi.
I really don't think it's Hirose.
And Den seems way too brain dead.
Yay! Mion?
What? So you think
Mion?
it's me?
It wasn't Mion. That's absurd.
Yeah,
Oh.
no duh. I didn't do it.
Would Miyoji even be able to hit Matthias's head?
Na, grüße, ja.
Very short. Matthias was tall.
Mion has
Stimmt.
zero motive to attack Matthias.
They've got the same motive as everybody else, dude.
Escape.
Are you seriously saying I did it just because you think Den's not smart enough?
Mion? I don't think it was Mion.
It wasn't Mion.
Tay, you literally skipped half the trial. You don't know shit. Plus, you're crazy.
Why would Mion kill Matthias though? That just feels so random.
It feels
Perfect.
random because it's completely baseless.
In all honesty, I don't really think it was Mion either.
Wer war's
Feels
jetzt?
like we're just picking them by process of elimination.
Ja.
How else do you want us to pick someone?
Evidence?
We don't have any more evidence. That's the problem. They can't prove or disprove any of the 3 of us.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I think it's Mion because there's no way it's Hirose and Den is
Mhm.
dumb as hell. I
Cool.
think it's Hirose because he's the only one of the 3 that knew about the Freon. I
Ja?
think it's Den because
You don't think it's
actually
Den.
no, I got nothing. I don't think it's Den.
Yay!
Also not
Yay!
because I don't want it to be Dr. Miyoji.
Where else can we pull evidence from?
Yay!
I mean, we never figured out who poisoned Tay, if that matters.
It doesn't because we already know that it had nothing to do with Matthias.
What if it did, though? Maybe Tay saw something. Maybe they had to eliminate him.
But our suspects who poisoned Tay have zero overlap with our suspects who attacked Matthias.
Sicher?
Then maybe they were working together?
Oh.
Maybe one of the alibis is fake?
That broadens our suspects pretty drastically.
Oh.
Not really. We already know that Yokoi and Ninomiya's alibi is rock solid. Because
Is
she knew
this?
exactly what he was doing in the courtyard.
Ist
Not
es?
necessarily. She could have just made it up.
Ja.
Not like he would refute her if she was solidifying his alibi.
Ich würde sagen.
Are you fucking serious? I'm getting accused because she stalked me?
In fairness, the same could be said for Maikawa and Shishikura.
Das stimmt.
Maikawa killed Matthias. She could have just had Shishikura say,
I had no arms, you fucking moron!
Fair Punkt.
Okay.
Actually, fair point.
Point.
Good
It's
point.
pretty hard to disassemble a fridge. And
Actually, fair point.
Yokoi is a suspect when it comes to poisoning Tay, so what about this?
What?
Yohei kills Matthias. Yokoi works with him to cover it up. Tay sees them, so Yokoi tries to kill him, but it fails.
No.
I didn't see anything though.
Can't you not see bodies?
I can see them now. I just
Ah.
couldn't before.
Which
Okay.
makes eliminating him as a witness kind of redundant.
I didn't
Yeah.
see anything at all. There'd be no reason to kill me.
You know, I don't think it's entirely unthinkable that someone was just backing the whole if Tay
Ja, das
wants
passt.
to die, he should die train. We all
Ja,
want out.
irgendwie schon.
If Tay wants to die and that'll
Let
help
him.
us get out, maybe
Let
someone
him.
just agreed.
That's still murder, my Kawa.
Das
It's
stimmt.
still not okay.
Besides, who would do something like that?
An idiot.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's
Idiot.
Ugh, none of this matters! Are we just gonna keep retreading the same ground over and over again? Do we seriously have no evidence left? What
Nope.
about Matthias? Enough about the IV!
Did anybody find anything else during the investigation?
Oh Gott, wie wütend die werden alle hier. Jesus.
Perfect. Great.
Okay. For the sake of the argument, can we just write off everyone's alibis for now?
You're only
Ja.
saying that because you don't have one!
I'm saying that because I
Nee,
think
was Sinn
we might have
macht.
gone wrong somewhere. You
Ja.
just can't have it both ways. Either it was one of us three, which you don't seem to want to agree on, or it was someone else. You can't just be nobody.
Das stimmt.
Well, when's the last time we could verify everyone's location? After Matthias's death, I mean.
It had to be when we all came out into the hall. When
Mhm.
we started yelling about Tay, I mean.
Right.
Das stimmt.
Everyone started coming out of their rooms. We didn't see Matthias at all.
He had to have already been gone by that point.
Aus welchem Raum ist Ninomiya gekommen? Aus Matthias'?
Yokoi came out of her room to get water. Then she saw me in the hall and started getting kind of worked up.
Sorry, I was just scared.
Then Isora came out too. Then my Kawa.
Jetzt kommt die Frage, aus welchem Raum kam Ninomiya? Weil wenn er aus seinem eigenen Raum kommt, dann hat Yokoi gelogen. Und Ninomiya auch.
Shishikura was in my room during that too.
Then Ninomiya.
So that's everyone.
Wait.
Right.
Notice something?
Maybe. I might need to hear some alibis again. It's
Okay.
not really a big deal, just kind of a mismatch of info.
What do you mean?
Well, okay. Yokoi, can you go over your alibi again?
Jetzt kommt's. Da ist es.
Sure, if you want me to. I was in the courtyard visiting the Kamidana pretty late at night. Ninomiya came in, and, I just kind of watched him for a bit, I guess because I didn't want to scare him.
Uh-huh. Right. Super not scary.
But when he left, I
Followed him.
followed him back.
Like a creeper.
To make sure he got back safe, and stayed in Ikara's room for a bit. To make sure he didn't go anywhere else after.
And you were in there until you came back out to get water.
Ja, aber Wie das denn?
Right?
So why did Den just
How?
say you came out of your own room? On the other
Yeah.
side of the hall?
Ja, Yokoi?
I went back eventually after a little bit.
You just said you were in there all night.
Hold on. No. We know Yokoi was in Ikara's room. Because Ninomiya heard her, right?
Notice how she only pitched that idea when Tay wasn't here yet? I kinda got the feeling that he was the one in Ikara's room.
Huh? No, I wasn't.
But... Oh.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I swear. I was
Gut,
in my-
dann passt es doch wieder. Dann passt es doch wieder. Okay.
Well, now I feel pretty lame.
I was in there. I swear I was. Seriously.
Okay.
Now I feel pretty
What's all
lame.
the noise? You said you were just sitting there listening through the door, right? That wouldn't have been noisy. That would have been silent.
I just moved a few things around, that's all. I was just looking around.
Ruka, we investigated that room together. He painted over every single surface. You know everything was in the exact same place he left it. You didn't move anything.
Ruka, du lügst gerade die ganze Zeit.
Yokoi proved her
Ruka.
Ninomiya backed up exactly what she said. Not only
Yeah.
that, but she volunteered to go find the body. If she had found it alone, the announcement wouldn't have played.
She didn't volunteer until after Den had already volunteered. She knew she wasn't going to be down there alone. It was going to play no matter what.
Wait, but...
Nein.
No, I'm really confused now. If Yokoi wasn't
Yokoi?
in Ikeda's room.
Warte,
and
Yokoi?
Tay wasn't in Ikeda's room. And
Who
nothing
was
got
in
moved
Ikeda's room?
around. Then what was the noise?
Was it Matthias?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would Matthias have been in Ikeda's room? More than that, there was no blood.
There might have been. The water had risen
Oh.
a couple feet off of the ground. If there had been blood on the floor, it would have been washed away by the flood.
But there was blood in the chair room. We all
Das stimmt.
already agreed that that's where he died. There would be zero purpose in killing Matthias in Ikeda's room. He'd have no reason to be in there.
But then what was the noise?
Was war das?
Wait. If
Was?
Yokoi wasn't in Ikeda's room after all, does that mean her whole testimony was fake?
Probably.
Then why didn't
Ja.
you confirm it?
Damit Nino ein
Yohei?
Alibi hat. Ja. Oh.
Gonna make me look really, really bad, but I swear I didn't do anything.
Did you lie?
Yeah, but not because I did anything. She was offering me a free alibi. That's why I lied.
Are you serious?
I know I didn't do anything. I didn't want to be accused of shit I didn't even do. The faster I could get written off, the faster we could get back to the actual important shit.
Hey! Here's a fucking thought! Don't lie during the goddamn trial!
So Nina
Entschuldigung.
and I both have no alibi then.
Entschuldigung.
Right.
So now we have even more suspects and less evidence.
Aber Yokoi kann es nicht sein.
Amazing.
Scene kid, give us your actual testimony.
The fight with Matthias is real. We were arguing, I let him stay in my room, went to the courtyard for a bit, and I went to bed. All of that was real. The only part that was fake was the Yokoi stuff.
The Yokoi stuff.
But I don't understand why Yokoi would lie. I thought
Protect
her and Nino
him.
were fighting.
She probably did it to apologize or some shit. Throw him a free
Yeah.
alibi as a little sorry
Yep.
I tried to murder you consolation prize.
Might help if she'd speak up a bit.
Yokoi?
I just wanted to help.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yokoi, to be clear, what's your actual alibi?
I don't have one.
I was in my room all night. I was asleep.
So who are our suspects now?
Me?
Everyone.
Denden, Ninomiya, Yokoi.
Well then,
Yep.
do you find Ninamiya or Yokoi any more believable than you found us three?
Definitely finding Yokoi a bit more believable.
I think it was Nino.
Mion.
What? Are you fucking serious?
Oh lord, don't tell me it was some kind of weird sex thing.
I'm sorry. Why was Yokoi covering for you?
I already said why.
How should I fucking know?
I was just trying to give him an alibi. He didn't do anything.
Ninomiya, why were you acting like that while we were investigating?
What?
Was hat er denn?
You were being weird. Why were you being weird? Why were you sick?
Warum er... Stimmt, der war so ein bisschen, ne? Ihm war, glaube ich, ein bisschen schwindelig und so. Warum? Wegen dem Stress vielleicht, ja, es kann sein, aber... Warum ist er auf mal... Weiß ich nicht, tatsächlich nicht. Das weiß ich gar nicht. Hä?
I told you.
Weil er besorgt war.
My fucking blood sugar was up. I'm diabetic. That's why I was
Oh.
sick.
Okay, but for the
Dann nimm deine
entire
Sachen.
month I've been in here with you, you've been super vigilant about that.
Ja.
Fucking perfect. How is this an actual accusation?
Nimm doch deine Sachen dafür.
Serious.
You waited until the
Dein
point where you
Insulin.
felt like you were gonna vomit before you said we had to go back up to your room.
Because we were kind of occupied, Mion.
Do you remember what you said when we were in the medical supply room?
What are you even talking about?
You said that it didn't look like anything was missing. You said that compared to the last time you were in there, it didn't look like anything was missing.
So?
You said that last time was when you were looking for your insulin. I thought
Ja.
you and Yokoi took it, but that was last week, right?
Ja. Hat er noch mehr gebraucht?
You said
Oder
nothing
wie?
was missing. I know for a fact that Denden and Hidose raided half the supplies between then and now. You would have noticed that. That's not nothing going missing. The last time you were in there had to have been like this week, Ninomiya. It had to have been the past few days. What were you doing in there?
Wahrscheinlich Insulin geholt, oder nicht?
I'm not saying you hurt him, but I want to ask you something.
Yeah?
how much insulin did you come in with? And how much do you have left right now?
Wahrscheinlich gar keins mehr.
Like a pretty clean-cut number.
Wahrscheinlich gar keins mehr. Wahrscheinlich. Das wär's, ey.
I didn't do anything.
Wie warst du noch?
You're nearly out. Huh.
Ernsthaft?
Yukoi had your bag, right? So she'd know how little you had left. She'd probably figured
Ernsthaft?
it out pretty fast. That's why she covered for you.
Hold on.
Also ist er gezwungen gewesen, das zu tun.
Should be able to answer the question.
Aber dann, warte mal.
If you
Okay, wenn das Motiv jetzt wirklich ist, er musste es tun, weil sein Insulin ausgeht. Wo ist das fair? Das ist wieder dieser blöde Ikeda-Scheiß. Ikeda musste töten, weil er nicht essen durfte. Und jetzt muss er töten, weil er sonst sterben würde? Wo ist das fair? Oh. Wird gemacht? Achso, nichts.
Koi knew she had to cover for him, and he's purposely not taking enough insulin. What does that tell you? It's been a month. I want to know how much he has left.
Wahrscheinlich jetzt wirklich nicht mehr viel oder gar nichts mehr. Wahrscheinlich.
Ninomiya?
I'm sorry.
Sie hat's versucht. She tried.
I did think it was kind of weird how you didn't know what Freon was when you had a fucking broken fridge for 2 months. Didn't you try digging around in there at all? Fixing shit?
If you can explain away anything I said, I want you to do it. Now. Please.
Er kann's aber nicht. Er kann es nicht. Er kann's nicht. Und er musste Matthijs töten dafür. Weil Matthijs ihm vertraut hat.
Last night, you guys had a fight.
It's not worth it.
Regardless, last night, you guys had a fight. It didn't matter by that point, because I think you'd probably already decided what you were gonna do, but you had a fight. You said that after that fight, you left, but I don't think you did. Maybe you said you wanted to talk. Maybe you said you just wanted to show him something. I don't know. Either way, I don't think you forced him to go anywhere or do anything. I think you just asked him to go with you, and he did. You took him to the room at the end of the hall. You already had everything set up in there. You had to have. That's why I think you probably already had everything planned out. The tape, the toolbox, the CPAP, the Freon, the sheet, everything. You let him
Ow.
took the toolbox and knocked him out. You wouldn't even have needed to be stealthy or anything. It was pitch black. He wouldn't have known what you were doing. He wouldn't have suspected you either. After he was unconscious, you bound his wrist to the chair and
Armer Ninomiya.
over his mouth. You hooked up the mask, and I mean, by that point, you wouldn't even have needed to stay. I don't think you did stay. I think you went to go clean up. Washed off the toolbox, that kind of stuff. He'd be dead pretty soon after that, so you just need to wait. By the time you came back, I mean, for your sake, I hope he was already gone. But if he wasn't, you just need to wait around a little more. He wouldn't last long. Once you knew he was gone, you put him on the sheet and dragged him out to the elevator. Even if you had run into someone, it was pitch black. You could have hidden pretty well. You took him to the elevator, brought him downstairs, left him in the hall, and dumped the sheet. You figured the water would rise, and nobody would be able to find his body quick enough to get anything useful out of the scene. The water took the evidence away. The water bought you time. After that, everything went pretty smoothly. Nobody suspected you, because you're Ninomiya.
Yeah.
And nobody would have guessed that you'd do something like that. Not to mention the fact that Yukoi was covering for you. That was her last attempt at an apology. Throwing herself and everyone else under the bus so that you could get away with this.
Ach, Yukoi.
Right?
Inkorrekt. Das klingt leider richtig. Aber er musste. Das zählt doch nicht. Du konntest nichts dafür. You had to. Er kann nichts dafür. Er brauchte Insulin. Ey. Wie unfair. Und er wusste ja schon, wie es ist, wenn er sterben könnte. Er hat schon mal erlebt. Er weiß, wie schlimm es war. Oh.
When you're ready, we'll begin.
Nein, noch nicht.
What the hell else was I supposed to do?
He fucking trusted you.
Ja, well, too bad. Leute,
You'll be prompted to select a
Leute,
student
Ninomiya
that
wäre
is guilty
gestorben.
of murdering Matthias de Klerk.
Like, what?
After all of the votes have been cast, the execution
Wenn die jetzt da auch keinen Sinn für sehen, dann bin ich sauer. Man muss langsam mal was sehen. Also ein bisschen Verständnis zeigen.
So sorry.
Please press your buttons now.
What it's worth, I'm incredibly sorry. This was
Ja.
fair.
Ja, danke. Danke.
Thank you for voting. Your votes are currently being tallied and will be shared with the class shortly.
You really killed him. Don't.
Er musste.
The class has voted for Ninomiya Yohei, the ultimate violinist, to be executed. This conclusion was correct.
Such a fucking coward.
As a result, Ninomiya Yohei will be punished with death.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Nichts. Du konntest nichts dafür. Nein.
I should have just. Could leave. Oh God! He trusted you!
Makawa!
Ungelogen, Makawa. Mit allem Respekt, den ich für dich habe. Shut up. Also ganz ehrlich. Shut up. Ich hasse immer, wie sie extrem schnell Leute verurteilt. Okay, dann sag mir, was Ninomiya hätte machen sollen. Jetzt. Ich warte. Was hätte Ninomiya machen können, wenn Ninomiya merkt, dass er bald kein Insulin mehr hat? Das heißt, er langsam unter sicher draufgehen wird? Hätte er dich töten sollen? Hätte ich gemacht tatsächlich, weil du ziemlich einfach zu töten wärst, wenn Snowball nicht dabei ist. Also von daher, how about you shut up, sit down, turn off.
He's about to die. That's
Ich
more
weiß nicht, ich mag Makawa nicht.
Quit it.
Ich mag Makawa gar nicht. Also, überhaupt nicht. Außerhalb des Spiele, witzig, in den Trials ist eine Katastrophe. I'm sorry.
Without further ado,
Er konnte es sagen.
loved him so fucking much. How was I so afraid of him? I loved him.
it's punishment.
Oh. Nein! Sie haben es gesagt. The Pact of Niccolo. Oh boy. Wir warten, bevor es weitergeht. Ist wieder so ein Trial wie Session 1, Chapter 2. Nicht gerade sehr gerecht. Weil Ninomiya hat keine Wahl. Er musste irgendwas tun, sonst würde er sterben. Von daher, weiß ich nicht. Aber ich hab's mir gedacht, dass er es war. Also ich hab's mir schon gedacht. Deswegen war ich auch sehr verwirrt davon, dass Yokoi ihm das Alibi gegeben hat. Es war so offensichtlich, dass es falsch war. Ich habe mir gedacht, dass er es ist. Ich weiß nicht warum. Schade. Schade, ich mochte die Liebesgeschichte der beiden. Aber ich habe das Gefühl, Matthias wäre tatsächlich damit okay gewesen, für Ninomiya zu sterben. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich hab's mir irgendwie gedacht. Ich glaube, er wäre damit okay gewesen. Macht, was er getan hat, nicht besser, aber ich verstehe ihn. Von daher. Schade. Einfach nur schade, wie es gelaufen ist. Mal gucken, was seine Execution ist. Ich bin mal gespannt.
Haruka. Session 2, Log 109. The power is finally back on. And the water levels have receded. Obviously, with that said, we have another student death.
Cool.
Just after 11 p.m. last night, Student 2 lured Student 6 to the amnesia room and struck him over the head with Student 3's toolbox. He then bound Student 6 to the room's chair and forced him to inhale freon gas from the facility's kitchen fridge. During this process, Student 6 aspirated on his own vomit and died, marking Student 2 as the blackened.
Yep.
Despite how up in arms the group seems to be about the events of the day, I'd say I'm particularly disappointed. 2 and 6 have both been a massive nuisance to the entire team. The second they started clamoring all over each other at any given opportunity.
Love it.
With them both gone, we won't have to worry about constantly turning off monitors. Problem solved as far as I'm concerned.
Was für ein Muskelmonster.
With that out of the way, let's review the execution that Dr. Connor read.
Yay!
I'm a bit intrigued by the name, so let's get started. The Pact of
Nicolo.
Student 2 was placed onto a wooden seat in the middle of a steel wire trap.
What?
All around Student 2, steel wires, reminiscent of violin strings, were strung taut at odd angles, making it difficult for 2 to move in a way without touching them. Surrounding him were a series of buttons on various platforms and panels, each with its own unique color. These buttons were positioned in a way that 2 could reach and press them using both his hands or his feet, depending on the level said button had been placed at. However, unless the buttons were reached out to extremely carefully, 2 would be very likely to strike a wire. Striking a wire would cause it to instantly be snapped, lacerating 2 in the process. With this in mind, the punishment began.
Richtige Saufall ist das.
The screen in the execution chamber prompted 2 to press specific buttons on specific beats of a designated song. The song chosen for this exercise was Caprice number 24 in A minor. While the prompts were initially quite slow and forgiving, allowing 2 time to carefully navigate each limb around the wires, these prompts soon became much more demanding, forcing him to speed up. With this reckless speed came mistakes, and with every mistake came a severe
cut.
The combination of pain and blood loss quickly began to wear on 2's dexterity, causing further mistakes. In a desperate plea to keep up with the pace of the music, 2 became exceptionally reckless, knowingly forcing his hand through the wires in order to press the buttons and keep himself alive. This proved to have serious consequences. During the 3rd minute of the song, 2 moved forward and struck a particularly unfortunate wire, lacerating his own throat. This action caused him to jolt in a panic, triggering several more wires in the process. Unable to keep his composure any further, 2 began to miss button presses, leading wires to snap independently of his contact. As more and more button presses were missed, more and more wires snapped.
Wurde zerschnitten gefühlt.
2's fate was secured. Completely covered in lacerations, he soon succumbed to blood loss and died.
Ow.
I had more than enough of him. I hated him, quite honestly.
Gott. Na, warum wohl? War meine Tochter.
The Pact of Nicolo.
Schon Name. Ja.
Niccolo Paganini. He was
Yes,
an
yes.
Italian violinist who people
Danke.
claim to deal with the devil for his incredible talent. I suppose it's particularly fitting for a fellow violinist who sacrificed his own morals and companion for freedom.
Das stimmt. Sehr gut.
I won't dwell on it any further than this. The game is almost over. I've got bigger things to worry about at the moment. I'm not throwing away any more of my time thinking about Yume's worthless friend.
Ja, da haben wir es nämlich.
And my killing environment is a little cleaner now.
Da haben wir es nämlich. Respektlos, ey. Gut, verhungere.
Dr. Yonakura Haruka, Session 2, Log 109.
Das ist eine harte Execution, ey. Richtiger Saw-Fall ist das. Gott. Zerschnitten. Infinite Eyes. Tay?
Atsushi, hey, look at me.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not
You
ready.
don't have to be ready.
Wofür?
Nothing's going to happen, okay? Nothing's going to hurt you.
Yes, it is. It hurts, and it won't stop, and I can't stop hearing it. I can hear it, and I can.
Focus on my voice,
Hmm.
okay?
Okay.
I can't.
Atsushi, I don't hear anything.
There's bells.
Bells?
Well, I can't hear them.
Klingeln?
You're okay. Nothing is going to hurt you. Let's just talk about it. All right? We'll figure it out. You're going to be fine.
Oh. Armer Atsushi. Okay, wir müssen herausfinden, wer jetzt ihn vergiftet hat.
So,
So.
Die beiden. Achso, wartet. So jetzt.
that wasn't Ruka, was it?
Oh. Ich
What
wusste
did
es.
you put in his IV?
Er war's. Ich wusste es. Ja. Es war Schicht. Ja.
Salt.
Es war Shishikura. Ja.
Not mad.
Was?
Just wanna talk about it.
Was? Aber du verurteilst Ninomiya? Boah. Diese Standards.
I think that if he wanted to die, he should have been allowed to die.
Mhm,
If we were
sure.
outside, I wouldn't think that. I would want him to get help. But
Sure.
we're not.
Natürlich.
You progress the game by dying.
Natürlich.
Nobody leaves until people die.
But that's not why you did it, though, is it?
Nope, you want to
If
escape.
you had killed him, you'd have gone to trial.
I knew Matthias was dead, Maikawa.
Mhm.
He'd been missing all morning. There's no way he was alive. People don't go missing on one floor.
Ja, stimmt
I
leider.
thought it was another free pass.
He
Warum?
wanted to die. I feel like self-sacrifice is a right.
Ja, aber dann hättest du doch warten können und ihm die Möglichkeit danach geben können, nach dem Trial. Weil dann hättet ihr alle gehen können. Das ist doch sinnlos gewesen. So, komplett.
Very Shinto of you.
I just felt like if he wanted to die,
Mhm.
he should have been able to make that decision.
So wie Komada sterben wollte anscheinend. Hm?
You fucking
Ja.
scare me, Buttons.
Ja,
Stop trying to kill people every
wirklich.
day. Creepy.
Echt, ey, sein zweiter schon.
He's alive.
I can't get on your ass too hard, because honestly, I'm starting to wonder if killing the guy might be a mercy. He's clearly not doing well.
He's not.
Just
Maikawa, das ist für dich. Ich will zeigen, aber ich tue es nicht, aber das ist für dich.
no more of this shit. I'm serious.
I'm sorry.
Ich hasse es. Nee.
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Was?
Thank you.
Get some sleep, okay?
Right. You too.
Okay. Ich bitte mal jeden, der. Okay, warte. Okay. Ich bitte mal jeden darum, der Maikawa verteidigt und der Maikawa gerne mag, mir zu erklären, wie das nicht komplett unfair ist. Sie verurteilt Ninomiya, weil er Matthias getötet hat. Mit einem Grund aber auch für ihn. Er musste überleben. Sie verurteilt Yokoi dafür, dass sie versucht hat, Ninomiya zu töten und es nicht erzählt hat, weil das ja feige ist. Und ist der Meinung, dass man sie jetzt aus der Gruppe ausschließen sollte und nie wieder vertrauen sollte. Okay? Aber sie ist nicht sauer auf Shishikura, dass er erneut versucht hat, jemanden zu töten, nachdem er bereits jemanden getötet hat. Und um der ganzen Sache hier die Krone aufzusetzen, behält sie das für sich. Wow. Wow. Ja, mehr als wow kann ich nicht sagen dazu. Tut mir leid. Also, ich mag Maikawa an sich als Charakter gerne, aber ich finde ihre Aktion manchmal infuriating. Und ich wünschte, sie würde mehr Konter kriegen dafür. Ganz ehrlich. Sie müsste dafür viel mehr Konter kriegen. Weil das ist einfach nur disgusting. Sorry. Asphyxia?
Your badgering has gone on long enough. You're getting repetitive. It's annoying.
Oh, you're annoyed. I'm so sorry that you're annoyed. Are you serious? We're going to die in here.
Seki, you heard her. Enough.
I'm starving, and I'm still getting fed. Everyone under me is getting nothing. People are going to start dying. How long
Das
do
ist
we have
Seki?
to keep this up? How long has it even been?
Enough! You don't think I know that? I'm working on it!
You're not working on it. The only way to work on it is to end the fucking game.
We're not ending
Sehr
the goddamn
gut.
game, Seki!
Saki!
Listen to me. Fucking listen to me. We're not ending the game. We're not ending the game until I say we're ending the game. There will be a session 3, and I don't care what I need to do to make that happen. We're finishing the fucking game.
God, how fucking dense are you? How do you want to keep this going? How? Sooner or later, you'll run out of rations too. You'll die too.
Seki, enough. I'd rather not.
Er hat recht.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Am I going crazy? How are you guys this calm? Do you realize where we are right now? Do you realize what's happening? What the hell are we doing? Where are we? How the hell do you expect us to keep going when you...
Con!
I said enough.
Oh Gott, ich hasse Gott.
Con, that's enough. Put him down.
Er killt ihn.
Please.
Con!
Ernsthaft? Khan? Töten die gerade Seki? Ne. Und Dr. Unicorn tut nichts dagegen. Sie sieht einfach zu. Cool. Noch ein Grund, sie zu hassen. Finde ich gut. Sehr gut.
The game isn't done yet. Nobody here is allowed to tell you to stop.
Is he?
I think it's time to renegotiate with Monomoko. Don't back down from the game. But perhaps you can persuade
Ich
them to
hasse
modify the rules.
sie beide.
Bit of room of negotiation, no?
Ich hasse sie beide. Wie die Pest. Ich hoffe, beide sterben irgendwie.
Go about your night.
Right.
Lovely. Good night, my dear.
Dir muss doch auffallen, wie gefährlich er ist. Oder nicht? Das muss doch auffallen. Was ist da los? Ich kann nicht mehr. Ich bin ehrlich mit euch, ich kann nicht mehr. Oh mein Gott, Khan. Warum? Ich bin untröstlich. Ich mochte Seki zwar nicht allzu gerne, aber ich fand ihn besser als die anderen Direktoren und Professoren. Von daher... Oh. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Cool. Cool. Also, Chapter 4 ist damit zu Ende. Und wir haben noch ein paar Leute, die vielleicht sterben müssen. Zumindest eine Person. Und vielleicht der Täter dazu auch. Cool. Ich bin mal gespannt, was da passieren wird. Ich danke fürs Zugucken und dann bis nächstes Mal, Leute. Ciao.